Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. Well, let me make sure this is on. All right, it's on. What's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come and just wrap this up, this mess with TGIF. Make It Make Sense had a panel last night, and I was able to give my 2 cents. Of course, I really couldn't go into everything I wanted to say because one, I'm a guest on somebody's panel, and I'm not about to do all the carrying on. I know how to act when I'm in somebody else's home. Okay, and plus, there are other people needed to speak. Um, I don't know any of these people. I don't know Al. I don't know Claudia. I don't know Armand, Funky Dineva. I don't know who works in human resources, if they have human resources, because it sounds like they don't. And if they do, it sounds like somebody's cousin who has no experience nor expertise was hired to work in human resources. They say they had producers. I can't tell. Um, I've been following Armand since he was recording in a secret location. You know what I'm saying? Claudia, out of all of them, even including Funky, is probably the most known out of all of them due to her longevity in the entertainment industry for X amount of years. Um, Al, I first heard about Al due to his proximity to Star Jones, right? And then, girl, no, girl, no, girl, no lie, girl, no lie, girl. When Al was on Basketball Wives, y'all remember that? It was some years ago when Al was on Basketball Wives, and he shot a scene with Jennifer Williams, and he had on a tank top and some boxer briefs. Baby, Al is fine. I said, girl. I said, well, Star, if you don't want him, I slam dunk him tonight, okay? Um, but other than that, I don't know anything about Al. This is what I do know. I think that it is absolutely ridiculous that these grown folk could not report down to their laptop, the camera, the iPhone, click a link, girl, down to the Zoom, down to the StreamYard. I don't know how they set it up, but it is absolutely ridiculous that these people who probably were working, 5 hours a week, 6, 7, 8 hours a week, couldn't even do something as simple as that. What type of beef do any of them have where they couldn't do something as simple as that? The way that you would think is like they're reporting to an office downtown and it's just mess at the office. Girl, how you beefing? How you beefing through StreamYard? How you beefing in? You live in Dallas, Claudia, and Al live in Los Angeles, and Armand lives in Los Angeles. How? Over what? It just makes no sense. And like last night, I said on Mim's panel, girl, I've worked with people who I couldn't stand for $10 an hour. You don't think I can get my together for $250,000 to sit on my couch, throw a hat on, throw a shirt on, girl, no pants, okay, and talk about some hot topics, and then get off, and then girl, go shopping, okay. I don't know how much they were making. I don't know if everybody was making 250,000. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. I can almost guarantee you that everybody was making at least 6 figures. Not even at least. I can guarantee you they were making 6 figures. Now, who I could probably see Armand being at the bottom of the pay because he was new. You know what I'm saying? But I bet you he was still bringing in 6 figures. Listen, I want to know also what happened between Armand and Al. Y'all was just kikiing the other day. Y'all was just party sisters the other day. I saw y'all posting pictures all on the World Wide Web. Girl, y'all was just out having a good time. Girl, probably hitting on men, taking shots, dancing, doing a Tootsie Roll. Armand has not been at that job long enough to be caught up into some mess like this. What happened between Al and Armand from the time that they were going out having a good time to now, girl, there's beef or tension or whatever they have going on between them? Armand probably been at that job for, girl, 60 days, 90 days. Girl, probably not even 90. Girl, your 90-day probation ain't even up yet. Your 401k ain't probably kicked in. Girl, 90 days, you ain't got your 401k. Girl, your job ain't matching your 401k because you ain't got no 401k. Your insurance ain't kicked in. Your benefits ain't kicked in. Like what I need to know what happened within that short amount of time at a job where you really don't even see each other. You were just hanging out with each other, and now all of a sudden, it's, oh, Al said this or whatever. I don't know. It makes no sense. TGIF gives ghetto. It gives unprofessional. It gives people don't know how to just get their black ass up and go to work. It gives there's no human resources. And if there is, it's probably somebody's cousin who got a hookup, who don't know shit about human resources. It gives the producers probably knew someone and they got a job. Some of the conversations that they even had down to TGIF, I felt like were unprofessional. I felt like the conversation shouldn't have even been happening. I don't think that Armand's roast had anything to do with the show coming to an end. I don't think it helped the situation. However, I can't even put all of that on Armand, honestly, because Armand was new to that show. And I would want to also know, it's a lot of stuff I just want to know. Who approved for Armand to go down to TGIF, a live show, and do that roast? At least 25% of the stuff that Armand said, he shouldn't have been allowed to say. We should not be privy to behind the scenes shit that's going on at your job. But again, that's not Armand's fault. The producers didn't go over the roast. Y'all just said, okay, girl, he gonna say what he wanna say. Y'all didn't take that to human resources, and human resources would have said absolutely not. He could say this, and this, but all the other stuff, absolutely not. That's why I'm questioning who are the producers? Who is human resources? Why was that allowed to even be said down to your job? For us, the viewers, to know. Why are y'all beefing? It ain't that deep, I guarantee you, not to lose no $250,000 for that type of work. Bitch, let me tell you something. I remember I got my first check from YouTube. This was years ago. And my first check was like $115. It wasn't more than 100. I think it was like 113 and some change. It wasn't a lot. And when I tell y'all, I was so excited. I was so excited because when I first started YouTube, it was very slow for me. I'm not one of those people who just got into YouTube and girl, that way didn't work their way for me. Girl, mama had to put in some work. Mama had to put in some time. And I think I was focusing on the money. And I think once I stopped focusing on the money and I just started doing it because this was actually kind of fun, right? And when I got my first $100-and-something check, I remember calling Brittany. Y'all know my friend Brittany, the one the one. I'm so angry because she don't curse. And I remember calling her, just hollering and screaming because I was just like, these people really. I just got a check, and all I'm doing is talking and just really being myself, and I just made $115. Girl, I was through, baby. When I tell you, you couldn't tell me nothing. Girl, I honestly thought I had just won the lottery, just over $100-and-something. Good, that was probably more than likely gonna go towards my light bill. You know what I'm saying? But a bill was paid. A bill was paid. So the point that I'm trying to make is I don't know how they managed to fuck up six figures. There's no way that would have went down on my watch. And if it would have went down on my watch, the way I would be ready to rip heads off of shoulders if I had just lost my good job for $250,000 or $175,000 or $150,000 or $110,000, bitch, $75,000, I'd still be pissed off. Because the work that we're doing is very easy. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm not saying us, I'm saying on TGIF. For the money that they're making, for the job that they're doing, that's easy money. Girl, you ain't even got to do a whole bunch of research on some of those topics. It's 3-4 people on the panel. Girl, even if you're talking about politics and you may not be well versed in politics, girl, you can go do a quick Google search, do about an hour or two of studying just to make sure you don't sound like an idiot. So when you get down to the Fox Soul, you can just chime in. I'm going to say this so it sounds like I'm smart because I done did a little research. You know what I'm saying? But because I got 2 or 3 other people on the panel to bounce off of, I'll be all right. I don't get it. Once that's the name of this video. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I want to know. Oh, this water is so good. It is what it is. Hopefully, learn something from this. Shout out to Tyra Banks. Hopefully they learn something from this. All of them are too old. Even with Armand only having been at that job for the length of time that he was down there, he's too old. Claudia is damn sure too old. And Al is damn sure too old not to be able to know how to just go to work. Girl, one thing I respect about the ladies at The View, even in the times that it would get heated, it has gotten heated on The View. Don't get it twisted, right? We're not going to act like it hasn't. But at the end of the day, they were still able to go to work. And even when you heard about things happening behind the scenes, they would still come back to work the next day. Even though I felt like, oh girl, I started feeling like, oh girl, Joy and Megan don't fool with each other. Whoopi really don't fool with Megan like that. Girl, Sonny, And then like recently, not recently, but I would see things from Meghan McCain. She would come out and say little things here and there. And it kind of like let me know that girl, she never cared for those girls. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it's a mess. It is what it is. The show is over. I don't think that you can blame just one person. I don't. I think that they all played a part. I think some played a bigger part than others. Our mom probably played. I don't even think our mom played a very big part in it, honestly. I do think that our mom was used. Now, whether he was used by producers to do dirty work or Claudia to do dirty work, that roast was something that somebody had put in his ear because Armand had not been at that job long enough. And again, y'all don't even work at no fucking office to even know the ins and outs or what's going on between so and so and so and so. Because quiet as it's kept on some real shit, I don't even need to know that. Girl, I'm a grown ass man. Believe it or not, all of this, girl, I'm a grown ass man at the end of the day, and I know how to go to work and go home. I don't have to be friends with my coworkers on some real shit. Now, I have made most of my friends in my adult life, I have met at jobs. If we become friends, we become friends. If we don't, we don't. I worked at my job for 8 years, and there are only 2 people that I still keep in contact with out of 8 years of working at that place. Girl, I don't have to be friends with y'all. It ain't no love lost. We ain't enemies. We ain't beefing. We just just go to work and do our job. And that's it. That's it. Girl, I could sit right on that panel with anybody. And after that Zoom call ends, if we talk, we talk. If we don't, we don't. Girl, we live in different cities and states anyways. So does it really matter at the end of the day? If a friendship is created, then okay, we built a friendship. But if it's not, then I'm not mad at it. I don't fuck with people like that anyways. Again, okay? So you're not gonna hurt my feelings by saying, oh, girl, he ain't got invited to the party, because bitch, I wasn't gonna come. I was gonna be in my house on YouTube talking to my cousins. Hello? Anyways, girl, it is what it is, girl. Good luck. Listen, this is the thing. They're gonna all be okay. Armand is gonna be okay. He has a successful YouTube channel. Claudia is gonna be okay. One thing I will give that heifer is Miss Thing will keep a check coming in. Now, this is probably the check that she's had the longest, right? But I ain't never heard of Claudia, being broke. Miss Thing will keep a gig. And Al, I think Al gonna be okay too. So everybody's gonna be okay. It's just ridiculous that these 3 grown ass people couldn't just go to work and do their job. And then, the gag is I haven't heard anybody online say they got canceled due to ratings. I haven't heard anybody say that. So y'all not y'all ain't even get canceled because nobody was watching y'all shit. Y'all got canceled because it sounded like y'all just couldn't get along. And it spilled over into your job, like to the public. That's what it sounds like to me. And y'all just couldn't get it together. Girl, quiet as this killer, if they had innocence, girl, on some real shit, they'll just revamp and reboot the show. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Girl, just go get another girl. Go just go get 2 other men, or go get 3 girls, or a boy and a girl, or 2. I don't know, girl. I think that they still can revamp the show. Girl, go get funky and center the show around him. I don't know. Anyways, child. All right, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Bye, y'all.